we're sports buffs, and so we're doing draft day.
It is. If you know me and Bobby, you know how much we love sports. And so in honor of that, we're drafting hazmat shit this week.
Let's see what happens.
Hey, Bobby, you know what the worst part about arriving on a hazmat scene is?
Besides the fact that I have no hair?
Oh, yeah, but also it's the uncertainty. You don't have any idea what's in the air.
And assuming it's just chemicals doesn't cut it. You need some answers, and you need them fast.
And that's where the Explorer comes in. That's real-time chemical ID and quantification right in the field.
It's not just, that's probably not good. It's going to tell you exactly what's there and how much.
And so you can set up safety zones like an adult and not some rookie just guessing, where should we put this tape?
Right. Defensible, quantitative data in seconds makes decision-making, it's a hell of a lot faster.
So there's no more waiting around for an answer, just solid, life-saving intelligence.
Check out Explorer and stop guessing. Check out 908devices.com.
On a hazmat call, the question is never if radiation matters. It's where are you going to find it?
Right. And half the time, I'll say, it finds you first. And that's where unknowns, RAD, is one of the first things that we're going to be looking for.
Because you're not seeing it, you're not smelling it, and if you miss it, it's already in it.
Exactly, which is why teams are checking out Teledyne FLIR Defense's identifiers.
Yeah, and this isn't just a one-size-fits-all tool either. They've got handheld rids, wearable personals, and even backpack systems.
So whether you're the first guy walking into the building or out, it's a bigger picture, and that's something that fits our job.
And these aren't theory tools. These are out there getting used every day by teams that actually rely on radiation data to make decisions.
So if you want to check them out, check out FLIR Identifier. That's FLIR, F-L-I-R, Identifier. And we promised we would look into a solution for battery fires, and many companies have presented their stuff to us, and there is one noteworthy one because it actually extinguishes lithium-ion fires. It works on multiple classes of fires, it prevents fires from spreading, and lithium-ion batteries from reigniting.
And before any of you keyboard warriors start caps locking, yelling at us, and asking for proof, the links are in the show notes for UL Class A and B, as well as BSI for 10 categories, including lithium-ion batteries.
Now, we put it through our field tests, and we're impressed by the results, and we suggest that you do your own myth busting. It's available in multiple different types of operations and options to integrate in your current process, and you can access it by checking out the fire suppression solutions or clicking on the link and the show notes below. yes.
It's upon us.
Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun.
Draft day. Yeah, right. Sports. Manly. Yeah. So if you know me, Bob, you know how passionate we are about the NFL and sports in general. So, our wives told us that it's the NFL draft this week. And so we've been informed. And so we're going to do something a little bit different. And that is we are going to outfit an equipment cache for a rig. Imagining that we're building a hazmat response unit from the ground up. We're each going to choose our top 10 pieces of equipment, technology, or techniques to use in a hazmat response, and we're going to draft it in honor of the NFL draft, which is coming up. Well, it started yesterday. It's happening today and tomorrow, I've been told. I will not be watching it because I'm much too busy to do that. But maybe one of you guys are.
I have Bob, no interest in watching it.
I can watch sports, right? I can get down with that, but watching people make administrative decisions about sports is a step too far for me, I think. But all right. Well, in honor of age before beauty, I think the first overall pick in the Hazmat draft of 2026 goes to Mr. Bobby Salveson.
All right. I need some ground rules. Like, if I was to outfit my theoretical hazmat rig, and we're going to try to pick 10 different items. That means that I can't just call hazmat and just call it all.
No, you can't call the entire overarching theme of hazmat.
Okay.
That's a rule. Let's call that a ground rule. I think you have to be specific enough. You don't have to pick a specific item, but you do have to pick a tight enough category. And I think we just go case by case basis. And if you want to argue my choice and I'll argue your choice, that's fair. But I think that we stay inside of a category or an item, maybe not a specific SKU number.
Okay, so then the first draft for 2026 is, how about this? I will do a 4-gas meter with PID functionality.
Okay, so a 4-gas PID, or what some people incorrectly call a 5-gas.
Correct.
Okay, very, very safe choice, I would say. I think that's a very safe choice, which is not a bad choice, just a safe choice.
Because I don't think I can call out all metering in its entirety. That would
definitely not. Okay. Definitely not. I would object. Okay, so Bobby's got 5-gas or 4-gas PID. I'm gonna take turnouts with SCBA as a PPE option.
Okay, turnouts and PPE. All right, so
or turnout SCBA as a PPE option.
All right. So then, all right, if you have turnouts in SCBA, does that mean I am prohibited from having turnouts?
You don't get to have that as an option, and I can't choose a 4-gas PID.
So I can do shorts and flip flops. I would just have to be a little more aggressive in my hazmatting.
You would have to be a little more aggressive in your changing your environment. But otherwise, if you don't really need that in your equipment cache, you don't need the shorts and flip flops. You could just run in the buff and save yourself a spot in your roster.
Decon would be a bunt. Okay. Wow. All right. So 4-gas, I have the capability of detection, and you have the capability of protection. Okay. And even my detection is very weak. I wonder if I should make another shot at more protection, or should I kind of tap into doing...
I could take another protective and then really just clean out your PPE cache entirely. I'm thinking of this. I don't know how you're thinking. I'm thinking of this offensively too. I'd like to steal some good items from you as well.
Okay, then I am going to make an aggressive move, an offensive aggressive move, and I am going to take internet and laptop capability for research.
You want the entire internet. Okay.
I want the internet.
I think you should have to pick a program. I don't know if you could take... You want Google?
How about I'll take the laptop that we have?
A laptop. Okay, you can have a laptop.
I don't know if that's the best way of doing it.
Laptop and laptop-based software. I'll give you that. I'll allow laptop and laptop-based software.
Oh, all right. I have a feeling that was a bad move. All right, go.
Okay. I am going to take gas phase FTIR.
Ooh.
We went into the nerd category here.
Yeah. Okay, laptop. All right, so you took FTIR.
Gas phase.
Gas phase. All right, on this round of tic-tac-toe, I will go with a level B suit.
Okay. And I'll concede that you get an SCBA with that.
Oh, okay. All right, I get that.
Because I technically did take the SCBA with turnouts, but
yeah,
I will
it's kind
concede
of ineffective without.
It would be a pretty ineffective level B without turnouts. Or without SCBA, rather. Okay.
This is ridiculous.
This is ridiculous. I love the strategy of it, though. So you have level Bs. I'm keeping track here. Level Bs. Okay. I want... I need some sort of... I'm going to take a Sensit Gold with that metal oxide sensor for my flammability. That's maybe a controversial take because people are hot and cold on metal oxide sensors, but seeing as how I know that you took a 4-gas, which has a cat bead, I'm going to take a different sensor, right?
I believe the Sensit Gold, and again, isn't that the one with the thermal conductivity in it too?
You can get it with both, yeah. We have the ones with metal oxide sensors in them. And so technically it's a 4-gas, but it has a different combustible gas indicator in it.
Okay. All right. So you're going to take metal oxide sensor.
We need something for flammability.
I will take a full. I don't know how to even say this one because I think it might be a little too broad, but I'll have to say it. How about I'll take a full decon kit?
Oh my God. Okay. So based on your age, I'm going to guess that means 3-pool decon.
No. I'm thinking more of a hybridized type thing. I'm looking for the decon of members and not decon of civilians.
So screw the civilians. We're looking about us. Okay. I don't even know. I mean, you've already taken the internet in totality and decon in totality. Those are pretty broad, but I'll give them to you. But I might need to ask for some concessions coming up here because I have a different angle on this idea. But okay. Okay. Oh, so you have. You want to call it hybrid decon?
Yeah, I'm thinking like the backpack with the wipes and the sprays and the wipes.
Rub, squirt, rub.
Rub, squirt, rub.
Okay, copy. I'm going to go with overpack drums.
Ooh. What is the make and model? Are you talking about a full assortment or are you talking about poly or metal? If you get
all of decon, I think I could have a few overpack drums. I think that is
fair enough. Okay, overpack drums. Okay. This is like this is a little bit of chess here.
This is why people love the draft. I mean, not me, but some people.
I have a feeling this is going to get harder and harder because we're taking.
It's going to get much more difficult. Yeah.
And we can pick you could pick techniques and you could pick
techniques,
people.
Technologies. Oh, people? What? Do you want John Cassidy?
I'm going to take the incident commander.
Oh, okay. Just generic incident commander.
The guy that's in charge. He now works for me.
He wants a chief that is working for him in so facto. Okay. Okay. I have very specific things. You have extremely broad things, which is fun out of bed. It's just a different technique to tackle shot. All right. So right now, I want to do personal radiological detection, PRD, some sort of rad detection, personal rad detection.
Okay. You have a couple of different meters. I have a position. You do have some. Yeah, you have and you have overpacking. I have no overpacking.
You have no mitigation at all.
Yeah, I have no mitigation. I'm going to have to come up strong with that in the second half. Well, before that, right?
Sure. Today's episode is brought to you by Rigaku Analytical Devices, who are the folks who've been perfecting the 1064 nanometer Raman longer than some of you have been doing hazmat.
They just launched the 4th generation handheld analyzer, which is the Icon X, and it's built specifically for real-world stuff hazmat teams deal with every day. We're talking about dirty powders, mixed materials, dyes, colors, all the stuff that makes other instruments throw a tantrum.
And the 1064 nanometer laser means reduced fluorescence, so you get fast, reliable chemical ID in under a minute, instead of staring at a blank screen wondering what the hell went wrong.
And this new platform isn't just an upgrade. It's a whole new toolbox. It supports new accessories, including standoff analysis, so you can get to the answers without getting too close.
If you want an analyzer that's been evolving alongside the hazmat world, check out Rigaku's newest Raman at rigakuanalytical.com. Hey, Bobby, you know what I love about the city?
People getting shoved in front of the subway?
Ooh, no. It's actually the scooter gangs.
Oh, yeah. It's like hazmat with mopeds.
Ooh, yeah, and that's where the Obexion FR saves the day.
Right. Lightweight, mobile friendly, designed for first responders, because the last thing we need is extra weight when things are heating up.
And it's third-party tested to lower toxic gases below IDLH levels.
So you can actually breathe while putting the scooter fire out.
And if you need more, Obexian FR comes by the pallet load and in certified poly drum kits.
Which is exactly what you need when you say, we're going to need a lot of this stuff.
So protect your team and protect your lungs. To learn more, go to hazmatguys.dgo.com. That's hazmatguys.dgeo.com. All right, so we're on the second half of this list now. So
Yeah,
I've done my first 5. You have 4. You're about to hit your 5th. What do we got?
Oh, I didn't do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, I got 5.
Oh, you got 5. I'm sorry.
We got 5 and 5.
I'm not good at counting.
It's all right.
That's why I got into hazmat.
Which is why I'm going to take the calculator. No, I'm not. Gonna.
You already have the whole internet. I don't think you need the calculator.
That's true. All right. This did not pop into my head, but I have this might be tactically bad. Can I claim AI?
Hey, you already have the internet.
That's
I mean,
true.
this.
All right. I rescind my request.
Card laid, card played.
Oh, all right. Yeah, did I lose it?
No,
All right,
no. Take it back. That's it. You're good. Keep going.
All right. How about I'll take a foam eductor complement?
Oh, wow. Okay. Different angle. Okay. I am going to go with ventilation fan, positive pressure ventilation fan.
That's a good one. All right. I do need to control the environment a little bit more. So I'm going to go for the second best thing is a fog line and hand line assortment.
Oh, okay. Hose line.
I could do a lot of stuff with that.
How does that work in New York? New York has all smooth bores, but you guys have like combination nozzles just for that?
Yeah, some companies use the nozzle. I used to just put my thumb over the front of the hose.
Yeah.
Like a 2.5 or something like that.
You're very strong.
Yeah, very strong thumb.
You're very strong thumb. Okay. I would like to take the MT94.
That's a good suit.
Yep.
That's a good
so that gives
suit.
me my cam-ish protection, right? So
All right, MT94.
that's a 1994 suit for those. Right.
Yes.
Very durable, very chem bio.
I'm going to go for pH paper.
Oh, that was one on my list. That's a good one. Yeah, I don't really have much in that vein. Okay, I'm gonna go down another one, which is a technology that I love. Laser methane.
Ooh.
I mean, if we think about, like, if I had to have a hazmat team, what do we go on more than anything, at least where I work, is natural gas runs. So if I can have a laser methane, that's going to get used all the time.
All right, I have 2 more picks. I think these kind of things go together, so I'll put them both in the same basket. I will try to take the thermal imaging camera and temp gun.
Okay, I'll allow it. Okay, this is where I'm going to need a little bit of grace from you based on how broad your selections were.
Go for it.
I want soap and water.
Oh.
I just want, like, Dawn
think that
dish
works.
soap and access to water.
Yeah, I think that works. That's
Okay.
To take up the decon.
I already have a
my
vent
hybrid
fan.
decon.
If I have vent fan and soap and water, I am pretty much good, unless I get a bio.
That's a good one. Okay, yeah, that's a good one. All right, so soap and water.
Okay, you got two. You have one more, right?
I have one more, and you have one more.
Yes.
I think I need more overpacking. I don't think I have enough. I think it would be too broad for me to say all of the chlorine kits, and I'm a bigger fan of the A kits. So I'm going to take an A kit.
A kit, wow.
Yeah, because I can
talk about hyper specific selection
A-kit.
from extremely broad choices such as all of decon and the internet. You also chose an extremely specific thing like an A kit. Okay, I got one more pick here.
Yes.
I want to take the Cameo Chemicals app because I can get it on my phone and you have a laptop. You only get that. So I need some sort of research, and the Cameo Chemicals app is probably the app I would choose if I could only have one app.
That was a good final push because I was like, he can't really look anything up out of memory. Mm-hmm. Now you got Cameo, which is that's a good move. I think that's a.
So I have my okay. So now let's go back and in retrospectively look at what we do and maybe analyze. You know, we both took very different angles with this thing. You went very tech and research heavy. I went more on the ground, I think.
Yeah.
So I'll read mine first. We can discuss and then we'll go through yours. How do you feel with that?
Yeah.
That
I'll
good?
put it up on the screen for everybody that's watching as well.
Okay. So I got turnouts in SCBA.
Yep.
Gas phase FTIR. Mm-hmm. Sensic Gold G2, which is the metal oxide sensor. I got overpack drums complement. I have a PRD or personal radiological detection device. I have a ventilation fan or ventilation fans. The MT94 suit. Laser methane detection. Soap and water. And Cameo Chemicals app.
That's a pretty I would say that is not optimal, but it is definitely functional and can handle, I will say, the vast majority of operations that are out there.
I'm pretty happy with the choices I got.
Yeah.
There's a little bit of gap. I don't really have any sort of there's some holes, but I mean, you only have 10 choices, and I would imagine both of the hazmat rigs we're used to working on have about 10 billion choices. So to boil it down to 10, it's functional for sure. All right, let's look at your list.
Okay, my list. I had a standard 4 gas plus PID. Then I went with the internet. Took the entirety of the internet. The interwebs is mine. So that get me my AI, my laptop, my Peak software, and more. I picked, I believe my only suit besides being completely naked is going to be a level B. So I do have some capability, and I'm figuring if I have that stopgap of, I need a level A, I will change my, environmental controls. If it's anything below that where non-contact, I will go buck naked. Then you have to worry about your decon. So I got the decon as a whole, the hybrid style. And I would even say I probably even have soap and water because foam is some iteration of soap plus water. So I'm pretty happy with that. Mm-hmm. I took the entire command of every incident by getting an incident commander.
Yeah.
That was probably not the best idea.
I think that was you overthought it, maybe in that moment.
Yeah.
But I mean, you do have someone to run the scene. I mean,
right.
Me and Mike just talked last week about are we better off having an incompetent IC or an incompetent crew, right? So that you've at least got yourself a good IC.
I got the foam, so I got eductors and foam, which allows me to limit vapors, of certain things and volatility. I got a fog line, so that is my environmental control. I can push scenes in an intrinsically safe manner. I took pH strips.
I think that's a good choice. That's one I wanted.
I think that's pretty good. I think I have and the tick and temp gun, I feel that my identification and detection and prediction modeling is real strong. I think I'm very weak in my mitigation, and that's why I went with the A kit. And the reason why I went with my specific A kit is because, the chlorine people don't like to tell you this, but you can use the A kit for an awful lot of things. Like anything that's pressurized, that kit can, if you can mod it, you can make it work.
Yeah, I've had that question so many times in teaching the A kids. Like, well, why couldn't I put this on X, Y, Z? And I was like, they're not going to tell you, but it's for pressure vessels, right? Yeah, you could. It's just a cap with a gasket, right? Essentially.
Yeah. I think this is interesting, and I think this is something that this is a game that could be played around a kitchen table. And the more people that are doing this, I have a feeling the faster it gets hard.
Yes. And then the other thing, I mean, it was getting hard even with us too, especially as you think about trying to fill out the complement of what I need to have in a response, or at least capability. And then the real way you do it, if you wanted to say gamify, around the kitchen table, is you have everyone draft this, and then you throw a scenario out. Say like you do in the nerd game, right? You throw a scenario and go, oh crap, this is all the equipment you have to use. Can you still solve this problem with the equipment you were able to choose, right?
Right.
It adds a whole new layer to the game.
Like if you didn't pick Cameo and I gave you a chemical, I'd be like, you don't know anything.
Anything about it at all. You're completely flying blind. Yeah, exactly.
This might have to be a game show. Maybe we have to turn this into maybe a once a month game show of like draft day.
It'll be interesting, and I hope people reach out, and I hope people comment on social media and send us emails and stuff, and say, what did we miss? What should we have added? What's left on I'm sure there's some stuff that's left on the table that we'd be like, oh my God, I can't believe we forgot X, right?
Yeah, but major things.
Yeah, I'm sure there is. But I would be fascinated to know what people think we should have added, or what things they think we wasted our picks on.
Or maybe you just come on and compete against us on a real show.
Mm-hmm.